Good afternoon. Let's do sports now on Joy News today with me, Muftau Nabila Abda. It is the eve of the FIFA World Cup draw that will be happening in Doha, and my colleague Gary Alsmith is there right now. FIFA is organizing a congress and he will be giving us some details about what is currently happening in Doha. Gary, thanks very much for your time. Give us just some updates of what has been happening in the FIFA Congress.
Thank you, Muftau, and good afternoon. First of all, I think the most important thing is that on the agenda was Russia, of course, as was expected, and Ukraine. Ukraine could not be here because their delegation sent us a video, a very interesting video, touching video, that instead of focusing on football, they are focusing on scoring a goal to save lives. And so they are asking the world to come together to help them to condemn Russia. Russia sent a delegation here, even though their teams have been suspended from football. As you know, the Russian Football Union have not been suspended, taking the case to CAS. The delegation from Russia said they are not going to hide from anybody and they have a right to be here. And so it was a bit defiant. Also, the Norwegian FA president came swinging and accused FIFA of hypocrisy, double standards, and not doing enough about the human rights issues that are bothering, what do you call it, Qatar's hosting of the World Cup. He called on all countries to speak more about the LGBT, the human rights abuses, the labor abuses as well, so on and so forth. Now, guess what? Immediately the Norwegian FA president finished speaking, the Qatari CEO, the head of the Qatari, basically the local organizing
committee chairman,
came onto the podium and accused Norway of not playing fair because, according to the Qataris, they have invited the Norwegians many, many times to come to the table and tell them what exactly their problem is so that they try to resolve it. The Norwegians never, ever accept any of their invitations, and they have come here to try and come and disgrace them. So it has been a pretty hot affair here at the FIFA Congress. It was also time for questions. Lots of questions came about the biennial World Cup. Gianni Infantino, can you believe that he said that he has never asked for a biennial World Cup before?
But Gary, if he says so, it is actually true because it was a request that was made by the Saudis. So it wasn't Gianni who said they should do biennial World Cup. He only threw his weight behind it, isn't it?
Yes, he only threw his weight behind it. And so we can assume that that idea is dead for now, Muftau. Also, there were a couple of questions about Russia and Ukraine and about the hypocrisy. Yours really asked Gianni about the fact that they acted very swiftly on Russia when it was about Ukraine. Will we be seeing the same when other countries are also being bombarded in war and other things are happening as well? And he said that, well, they are going to treat every case on their merits. Apart from that, everybody is looking forward to the World Cup.
Gary, our time is almost over, but just a quick one. Ghana, did we have any rep there? Was Kurt able to make it, or the General Secretary of the FA, were they able to make it?
Kurt, Mr. Kraku, and the FA Vice President, Makado, were on the same flight as myself. So we landed at the same time early this morning.
Okay, so they were there, and hopefully we'll get a good draw. The FIFA simulation, the draw paired Ghana, Argentina, Switzerland, and South Korea, isn't it? The FIFA simulation.
Yes, that is what it did. God forbid.
On that note, we wrap up sports here on Joy News today with me, Muftau Nabila Abda. You can head on to myjoyonline.com and read some more sports stories. I'll be back here at 2 p.m. with Sports Today.